Hello, my name is India and welcome. Today I'm going to show you what I did in my sketchbook. This one right here. Got my Moleskine out again. And this is what I did. It's a very self-indulgent little spread. Attack on Titan, if you know, you know, girl. And since the last video I posted, that was like another sketchbook video. When I was doing that, I realized that I actually really missed working in a sketchbook and just being able to sort of sit down, do a little spread, and then finish it in like a day. Since what I usually mainly do for my art is I just plan out a bigger piece, then do the bigger piece, which sometimes, you know, could take me like a month more, since I really like them like big, and very detailed. So while I do love doing those, it was nice to have a little change of pace and actually working this again, because I do want to fill this up. And I mean, can't really call this much of a sketchbook, but still nice to have a spread that I can spend a few hours in and then be done with it, you know. But anyways, I'll show you what I did in here, the process of it, and yeah, you can just listen to me yap on about things while I do it. So yeah, hope you enjoy. So as you can see, I have the sketches done already beforehand, since, well, at first I didn't really think I was gonna make a video about this, but you know, honestly, I might as well be self-indulgent. And honestly, it is just nice being able to work in my sketchbook like this again, and I just really want to fill this one up with some nice spreads. As I think sometimes I kind of fall into a bit of a pitfall, thinking that if it's not some sort of big finished final piece, then it hasn't really been worthwhile as a piece of artwork, which just is not true in the slightest. I think we can all agree on that. So I decided to do something just for a bit of fun, and I drew some scenes from Attack on Titan, the first episode. And at first I was thinking of just doing like gouache or acrylic paintings, but honestly I'm not really sure how the paper will hold up, and I do just really enjoy drawing, especially with the ballpoint pen lately. I've really been loving it, so honestly I just stuck with that because I just wanted to have fun with this one. But anyways, more importantly, like, oh, I bloody love Attack on Titan. Honestly, it's gotta be like my second favourite show of all time. The first will always be Hannibal, I'm sorry, but that won't ever change, I don't think. Then it's Attack on Titan, 100%, honestly. Like, I can't tell you how many times I think I've even just watched this first episode. I think I've rewatched the whole show probably about 3 times, since a lot of the time what I like to do is, if I don't really feel like listening to music, especially when I'm doing art, I do like having stuff in the background. And with a show that I've seen before, it's easy to put it on as sort of background noise, so it's like it's still on, I can still hear, I can still understand what's happening. I know I like it, so I'm enjoying it, and just helps pass the time really. And obviously I had a massive crush on Captain Levi, but I think that kind of goes for like everyone who watched that show. It's been like 10 years, and now when I recently rewatched it because of all the finales coming out, that's when I really got into my rewatch era. And honestly, when that man came on screen, oh my goodness, it's like the emotions all came back up again after like 10 years since like the first time we saw him, right? Honestly, I feel like this show just had a massive chokehold on like everyone on the internet, like especially when it was all coming out, and just the constant seasons. Honestly, it was just like a crazy time. I remember I was on Tumblr at that point, which is kind of crazy to think about now, since I don't think anybody uses Tumblr anymore, do they? But back then, that was like where you got all your updates and all your fan arts and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, the amount of people that have just been completely and utterly obsessed with this show, the amount of fan arts I constantly saw every single day, especially at that point when it was all still, you know, ongoing, it's crazy. And I get some people might be like, oh, Attack on Titan, everyone knows that show, it's so basic. Yeah, well, shut up. It's good. It's popular for a reason. You can't deny that. The story is good. And also, what I really like is just the fact that, like, looking back on all the artwork in the manga, just how much, first of all, his art improved during the course of the whole thing. That's quite crazy, because you don't really notice it if you're just sort of reading it, like, chapter by chapter, until you compare, like, the first one and, like, the last ones they had. But it is nice seeing that even though the artwork wasn't, like, that fantastic at the start, just the story just captivated people, and it just kept them reading and wanting more of it. So that also was kind of a sort of inspiration for me to actually start my own manga, since it's something I'm working on at the moment. And just, you know, just getting over that fear of perfection, you know, because if I always just worry about that, it's like I'm like never gonna start it, am I? It's just there's always gonna be something that could be better. I'm always gonna look at it and be like, oh no, I could do this better, I could do that better. But you know, at least if I start, it's, you know, it's out there, the story's begun. Oh, honestly, I love this show. I think I might give it a rewatch soon as well, honestly. Like, I think it's about time. Though what I do find funny is I wonder how many other people, when they started watching the 4th season, when that started coming out, like, how many people thought, wait, hold on, am I watching the right thing? Because this does not look like Attack on Titan. It looks like it, the art style looks like it, but I do not see any of the characters that I know in Attack on Titan. I do wonder about that, because I know that it was like that for me. Because I remember I clicked on the episode and I thought, wait, no, the art style looks the same, but is this really, am I missing a few episodes? Like, what's going on? But all in all, I do really just think it's a great story, and just, it's just consistently good throughout the seasons. There aren't really any sort of bad throwaway episodes. And also, just the soundtracks are amazing. I know I just really love Hiroyuki Sawano's soundtracks. I'll probably like listen to anything he makes a soundtrack to, because I know it's going to be good. There's always going to be some bangers in there, 100%. You can count on it. God, I hate how raspy my voice always starts to get. I don't know why that happens. It just, it annoys me. But anyways, I do really like how the spread came out in the end, especially the 3 on the left side, especially the one in the middle, since at first I was kind of worried about just drawing all the buildings, since I haven't really done that much of that lately. But no, I quite like them. They came out quite nice in the end. And also just the fact of like doing this and filming it and everything, it really made me just sit down, and I did this start to finish in one day. Took me a few hours. I was listening to something in the background, but you know, if it wasn't for, you know, wanting to get this done in my sketchbook, do this little video, I probably wouldn't have done it this quickly. I might have done a few little panels and then kind of leave it for a few days and then come back to it. But no, I just wanted to finish it this time. It was nice being able to have a little finished piece of artwork at the end. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. And like, we can all gush about Attack on Titan in the comments if we all like. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked the video, and be nice to see you back for more.